Hi, hello. Why are you not working? Oh no, there it goes. Hi, hello. The music is always very loud for my voice. I usually just say hi and then I cut to no music. Hell, I forgot that it was Thursday. I was playing Baldur's Gate. I was playing Baldur's Gate. I'm sorry. Hello. I thought it was Wednesday or Friday. I forgot it was Thursday. Ballin' Gate. Bald. I'm so bald. Bald ship real. Bald ship real. Hello. Okay. Let me do the thing. Hello, friends, enemies. Former romantic partners and future nemesis, welcome to the Long Haul. It's a celebration of simulation here on Cable 2. Today we're playing more of Power Washer Simulator. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. I think it's Shiv? Yeah. I think it would be funnier if I said different things every time. Here's the problem. Cora, my dearest, here is the problem with saying different things every time. It means I have to come up with different things every time. We're playing this game again because I didn't have time to try to troubleshoot American Truck Simulator. So, we're playing this game again. That's it. That's the whole thought. Let's clean this motorbike. I'm just gonna jump right in. Hop right in. I just open my mouth and then words happen. Yeah, but like the words will stop. I got a mocha. Part of the gimmick of my streams pre-Cable 2 is that I would always have a drink. I always have a funny coffee. Wow. Okay. That actually cleans something. I think this is going to be really quick, which is why I'm doing it. And then I want to do one of the big ones. I just figured we'd get this one out of the way relatively quickly. Can't hear it because you're in the car, but you're waving. Hello, I'm waving back. I can't wave my arms because my little plushy arms don't actually have muscles in them. But I'm waving in my mind. Shiv is waving stubby arms, exactly. Where is this tire still dirty? There it is. Yeah.
This is water. This is water.
This is water. Seems like kind of a shit motorcycle, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying a whole lot. I kind of stressed myself out by making myself so late. Because I was busy playing the funny RPG that everyone was playing 6 months ago. And I'm playing now. It's really good. The little symbols were crouching front look like an FPS game. Yeah. Yeah, so here's the thing, though. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, and it's really good. It's like very good. We got it as a gift for my partner Tia's birthday. And I've been playing quite a bit of it when she's at work. Thank you for the reminder, Cora. You're so right. You don't have to dunk on me like that, but you're right to do so. The thing about remembering video game mechanics is that remembering video game mechanics is hard. You heard the character becomes bald? With low companions in video games, Baldur's Gate 3 probably ruined any other companions, or any other companions in any game I play in the future. Is the KOTOR remake just going to be like a straight up graphical overhaul? Because I wouldn't mind that necessarily, but I would kind of prefer if they retold that story with more modern everything. I do actually enjoy that game a decent amount. I'm not the biggest Star Warser in the world, but so I'm trying to think of like things to say about Baldur's Gate because it's like all I've been doing the last 2 days. I've literally just been like sitting down, turning on Baldur's Gate, and then spacing out playing it for the next 6 hours. Oh, congratulations on being the up dog. Wayo. Trouble caring about anything set in the Old Republic for the reasons people have trouble caring about prequels, like, oh, all these people die and all these events are forgotten. What class race did I go with? I was gonna make a note. Okay, here's my thing about Dungeons and Dragons. They should let me make an Aarakocra or a Warforged. Every single Dungeons and Dragons video game is set in the Forgotten Realms, so I'm not allowed to make a Warforged ever. And I think that's bullshit. So when I don't have either of those as an option, I generally go with a gnome. This time I went a little bit different, or I would go with a halfling usually. This time I went a little bit different and I made a gnome. And the gnome has been fun. I'm not seeing... Oh, there we go. It's still these spokes. Where's the dirt? Oh, there's some under here too. There we go. What else am I missing? This one's not giving me the helpful checklist. So yeah, I've been enjoying a gnome. And I've been playing a what's it called? What are any of the classes in D&D called? Warlock. There we go. I've never played a warlock in any edition of D&D. But I wanted a charisma class, and I wanted a cool... There's one fuel tank somewhere there. Blast it. There we go. Fender side mirrors windshield still. There's the side mirrors. You play a human named Jaunt and you kiss all the characters you can. For a dollar, name a D&D class. I just Billy on the streeted myself. Windshield. I thought that it had flashed that I'd finished the windshield. There we go. Cool. That's the easy one out of the way. Um, the thing is, I really do want to kiss everyone, but I don't know if you're allowed to be polyamorous, so I've decided on kissing Karlak. We're gonna do the forest cottage. I've decided on kissing Karlak. Unfortunately, she is too hot. She's so hot that I physically cannot kiss her. Which I think, based on what I've seen online. Oh, H. Hexenjäger. They are who they say they are. Based on what I kind of read, I've done some cursory reading because I'm not someone who minds spoilers so much. So based on what I've read, it sounds like I can't actually finish that part of her questline until Act 2. Which I'm pretty sure I'm actually close to, honestly. I've been taking my time doing a lot of side questing and stuff. I did skip the description. I'm a little flustered. You can only really kiss a singular origin character, and some of them let you be poly with non-origin companions. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what an origin character versus a non-origin character is. We're two humble confectioners, brother and sister, living on our own deep in the woods of the national park, and there's absolutely nothing strange about that. We're also the creators of the finest gingerbread ever to grace the county, but to stay on top, we need constant reinvention, and our dream forest home has become a grubby grotto, affecting our reality to dream up wonderful new recipes. Can you come and restore our cottage, and with it our creative flow? Danke. It's Hansel and Gretel. That's H and G. See what they did there. Origin are the characters you can play as instead of making your own. I see. The ones that come with a pre-installed backstory. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna... I can't just put this down. Okay. I was gonna go, kind of deal with the roof one piece at a time, but... the game won't let me do that because of the angle of the roof, presumably. Okay, so I can't kiss Karlak and Astarion and whoever else. I hate Lysel, by the way. Lysel kind of sucks. I thought people liked her, is the thing, but she is miserable. I'm sure some people do like her, but she's just miserable. I don't enjoy her as a character or as a video game companion very much. And I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not. I just remember a lot of people talking about liking her and Karlak both a lot. And I'm getting the feeling that the only reason they say that about Lysel is because she is a large woman. A large and strong woman who's kind of domineering, I guess. Mic kind of quiet. Oh no. Oh no. Mic louder. Game quieter. Mic louder. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. Gained like all the companions in their own way. Lysel's storyline is actually very beautiful if you go a certain way. I'm sure it is. Here's my problem. Not with Lysel, but with RPGs in general. I just kind of tend to play a single character or a single set of characters. Like, I don't really want to have different parties constantly. I don't like to switch it up. I like to just have a single set of characters whose abilities I know really, really well. Like, that's how I... Like, that's how I play, like, Mass Effect and all of those things. Oh, good. I don't have to power wash the wood pile. That's good. But yeah, like, that's just how I tend to play RPGs, is I just kind of want to have a party that I like. And not change that up at all, if possible, ever. I have sort of been going back and forth on whether I want Gale or Asterion in my default party. I don't know. Yeah, but no, Blue Fox. I honestly, I do hope that I come to like all of the characters. She's very grating to me. Can we move this? Thank you. And yeah, I don't mean to like imply that you're saying that I have to like her or anything. I'm just chatting. But yeah, okay, sorry. I've been talking about Baldur's Gate this entire time. How are y'all doing? I haven't asked how y'all are doing. What are y'all up to? Have you been the last week or so? Gate's clean. You're doing sexy. Karlak is perfect. Yeah, I love her. I'm so glad that she's just like a very kind lady. I was worried that both of the like melee damage people that you get, at least at this point in the game, would be kind of angry types, but Karlak, despite being a barbarian, she's just a big old puppy dog, and I love that about her. She's very well written. Had a midstream earlier today. Why was it mid? What made the stream mid? I didn't catch it, unfortunately, because I think I'm usually asleep. I don't know if I was asleep today when Link Cable happened, but I think I'm usually asleep when, like, 8 out of 10 Cable 2 streams happen. Including the long haul. I talked about being sleepy and then I yawned. Sigh. The vibes were sucks. Huh. Well, I'm sorry that the vibes were off. That's never fun. I've had a few long hauls where the vibes just aren't working, and it really is not fun. They're so fucking sleepy, yeah. I went to bed... Well, I went to bed, technically I went to bed early. I fell asleep late last night. I don't know why I keep putting it in aim mode. I find it a lot harder to control in that mode, but it looks cool to have it moving independently of your head movement. But yeah, so I went to bed early and then I fell asleep super duper late. And that was no good. Anyway, Quinn, Quinn, I wish the best of vibes upon you, and I'm sorry that the vibes were not with you today. There we go. I think I got the whole perimeter. I think so. Okay. Well, let's start cleaning the actual house again. Quinn's being tap on itself. Should be fine. Yeah. I'm sure Quinn did great, but sometimes the vibes are just not working for you, and I understand that. Oh, the steps are individual pieces. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I really need to catch up on more Link cable. I need to watch more of the Cable 2 streams after the fact. I just struggle to watch stream VODs in general. You know? I find it difficult to convince myself to sit down and watch a stream VOD because I can't interact with it. And the interaction is one of my favorite parts. Highlight videos are resuming soon. That's cool. Highlight videos I do like. Okay, well I thought this would be a lot more convenient and being able to be placed where I wanted it, but that's okay. We'll make this work. Okay, that's the door frame, which is all I was trying to do, was get that door frame. I think I'm gonna actually need soap. I do not need soap nozzle, and I need metal cleaner. There we go. That blasted a lot of the rust off. Okay. Back to standard cleaning. I keep forgetting about the radial menus. There we go. Intra-action. There we go. Okay, door's clean. God, that's eye-searingly bright. Hitting the button when there's so much on screen. Flashbang. I think they should put flashbangs in this game. I think that would really improve the experience. People who do pressure washing probably carry flashbangs, right? In real life? Dirt monsters you have to fight. I here's the thing. Here's the thing, Cora. I I beat Super Mario Sunshine very recently, and I am so not in the mood for dirt monsters. Boss battle versus Sandman. So true, actually. But yeah, I've had it up to here with dirt monsters. um, Actually, I think I've got one of the hottest takes of all right now, which is that I played like a couple of weeks ago. I did this. I played all the way through Mario 64. Still a wonderful game. I wish the camera was better. That's really my only problem with that game, is that the camera is just bad. There is some jank, which is to be expected. It's an N64 game, but like, you know, I can deal with a little bit of jankiness. I think it's fine. Wonderful, beautiful, such smooth and great platforming mechanics. And then Super Mario Sunshine feels almost exactly like that, except slightly worse in every way. But the water mechanics and the ability to hang in the air and stuff kind of help make up the difference there. And then I tried to play Super Mario Galaxy. And holy shit, if that is not... Like, I've never played Super Mario Galaxy. The other two I've beaten before. But... holy shit, if that isn't one of the worst platformers I've ever played. It is so difficult to control. And I know that's a hot take, and I'm not trying to have a hot take. I really wanted to enjoy myself because I really enjoyed playing the first two. But, like, the physics are rough, the perspective shifting is so not smooth that it hurts my head sometimes. And the... like, the camera is just one of the worst cameras I've ever seen in a 3D platformer. Worse than Mario 64's in, like, a big way. And I think Mario 64's camera is really bad. You have the opposite opinion to that? I'm sure that if you can get used to Mario Galaxy's camera, it's a very fun and good game. I could not get used to it. It just sucked to play, so I stopped playing it. There's just not any good place to stand on here to clean these walls. The camera movement getting nauseating. I don't get motion sickness is the thing. Like, I've never gotten motion sickness from a video game, but if a game was going to do it to me, it would be Super Mario Galaxy. Tried to play 64 like 4 times, just can't enjoy it. That's fair, honestly. It's really janky. It's very old. I think... yes, we moved here just a week after that bank robbery, but people move house all the time. Oh. Oh. Aha! I have become the roof cleaner. Um, yeah, the thing about Super Mario 64 is that I think if you didn't grow up with it, and I don't know if you did or not, but I think if you didn't grow up with it, it's basically unplayable. That's kind of what I've gathered from other people's opinions on that game. %ed Galaxy, but can't make it more than a few worlds into 64 DS. I don't think I ever. Well, I did own 64 DS, so I probably played some of it, but I never really like played it. You know? Can I really not make this fit here? The scaffold seems like it should be so useful, but it's being very troublesome. But yeah, like I'm not gonna say that your opinion is wrong or anything. I just, my opinion is different. That's why they call it an opinion. Because they make an ass of me and you, I think is how that phrase goes. You know what they say? Yeah, I know what they say. They make an ass of me and you. Ass out of you and uption. So true. I'm literally always saying that. So yeah, that's my video games corner, I guess. Like, that's what I've been up to the last few days, video games wise, or a couple weeks, I guess. I didn't really talk about the Mario stuff while I was doing it because I wasn't streaming for various reasons. Okay. There we go. The impressionable dog. Anyway, that's kind of all I've got to talk about. I've been simply just playing video games. I mean, last week Tia had a week off. That was nice. Spent a lot of time at home because we had no money. I did have an Amazon gift card for a pretty significant amount of money that my dad sent me for something. It might have been Christmas. I don't know. My dad sends me Amazon gift cards and I take forever to spend them because I take too long to decide what it is that I want. But I ended up getting the Doctor Who Commander decks. I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who, by the way. That's another thing I've been doing. Um, we got the Doctor Who Commander decks for Magic the Gathering, though, and those decks rule. They're a lot of fun. I've only played two-person games with it. I haven't played an actual proper game of Commander yet. Not enough to talk about and not a lot of energy to improv comedy by yourself. That makes sense. Yeah, I've definitely gotten that before. The thing about Long Haul is that no one expects me to be funny. People just expect me to be here and be sleepy. And if there's one thing that I'm good at, it's being sleepy. I also have still been working on my Be Funnier or We Riot. Still been working on my other Cable 2 show stuff. It's just so, especially right now, very difficult to write about wrestling. I don't know if y'all...
I love this show!
Oh, you love this show. Thank you. I don't know if y'all follow wrestling enough to know, like, what's going on right now, but oh god, it's bad. It's real bad. Both like within the actual wrestling part of it and also just the politics of it, like the backstage politics. Everything in wrestling, at least in WWE, which to most people is all of wrestling, but everything in wrestling is bad right now, and it makes it difficult to want to write anything about it. What about AEW? AEW, as far as I know, is not having too much trouble right now. Like, I'm sure their backstage politics are mostly fine. Just, both the front and backstage politics for WWE right now are a nightmare, and it has taken just all of the wind out of my sails for enthusiasm about this entire genre of entertainment. And that's not fair to this entire genre of entertainment that I love, but sometimes that's just how it is, you know? And it's all pretty serious stuff, so I'm not gonna, like, get into it right now, I guess. The WWE stuff. Just, you know. What? Also, I guess genre of entertainment is the wrong word. Medium is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I should probably get back more into AEW. I was watching both of their shows every week for a while, but I haven't been doing that lately. think I've got, yeah, all the frames and stuff here. I've once again run out of things to talk about. Mostly because I brought up wrestling, but I don't actually want to talk about wrestling because of the whole everything. If you know, you know. What am I missing on this pillar? Just a few little spots, looks like. There we go. Did I check out Max Graves' webcomic? I can rate the fuckability of cartoon dogs. That's a much different thing than the thing that we were doing about cartoon dogs. I wasn't rating cartoon dogs by how much I want to fuck them, or how much I think they're fuckable. Oh god. Good lord. That is such a sentence. You might say I bear a slight resemblance to Floozy McGee, but she was much younger than I am now, and such a happy soul. Floozy McGee, eh? Sorry. No, it's okay. That was very funny. I don't know. It's sexualities, is what it is. It's deciding like what cartoon dogs are gay and straight and stuff. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. I don't know why I keep just like giving up on parts of it that I'm working on and then moving on to something else. I should probably be tackling this one bit at a time, but oh well. Wrong button. Want this. Someday I'm going to actually have to do the Long Haul Presents rating the sexualities of cartoon dogs. The real long haul heads out there have been waiting forever for it. You binge read it this morning and you like it? Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted by what Quinn was saying. Yeah, I was looking for the webcomic, but I wasn't sure whether or not I had found the correct one. If you wouldn't mind linking it to me via DM to make sure I have the right thing, I would be so happy to read it. I don't know who Max Graves is, but people seemed excited to see them join the Cable 2 Discord, so... You'll DM it? Thank you. Thank you so much. Pawnit put out a review of Has Been Hotel. Oh no. So is the cartoon, the Has Been Hotel show that is now on Amazon, is that the same show as the one that was just like a YouTube show? Or have they made a new show with the same premise and presumably with a budget? It's the same? Huh. It's a whole new voice cast. Oh, I have no idea, honestly. I watched the first episode of Has Been Hotel because I am a supporter of indie animation. Of course I am. I'm a big fan of indie animation, so I watched it, and I watched the first episode of Hell of a Boss, and I really disliked both of them very strongly. They were extremely not my thing and not my style of humor. Okay. Looks like I got the underside of those. They sacked the original voice cast. Oh, that sucks. That's not a cool thing to do. Nobody involved is getting any money except the creator. Huh. Yeah, I feel like I have to look into this. I'm probably not going to watch it because, like I said, it's just not my style. Neither of those shows were my style. And, you know, yeah, same creator and all that, so I'm sure. I'm sure that's just a... I don't want to say it's a me problem. It's a me thing. I don't think it's a problem that I don't like this show. I think it's just a me thing. Conveniently, Bobby watched it, so I don't have to. Well, maybe I will read Bobby Ponnet's review. Um, yeah, Hell of a Boss didn't really grab me at all when I tried to watch it, but the premise of Has Been Hotel is interesting, at least. Like the premise of rehabilitating demons or whatever into good people. And I know that's not gonna probably be how the show actually goes, because the funny is in the vulgarity as far as what I saw. You're not gonna mince words? You think everything that woman creates is absolutely horrid? I wouldn't know. I... Maybe this is mincing words, but, like... It didn't offend me. Like, nothing about it was, like, hurtful or even particularly bad. It was just kind of edgy. Like, it was too edgy for my tastes, I guess is the way that I would put it. But yeah, no, if people aren't getting paid to make it, that's horrible. Like, if people are not getting their due for working on this show. I'm falling off a roof. Not gonna mince words about that one. If people aren't getting paid a decent wage, let alone like a wage at all, then absolutely fuck the creators and everyone who's involved with getting the artists paid. Because the people who work on animated shows deserve better, because animation is fucking hard. Amazon Original. Why are we green texting Amazon Original? Hello, Slate Smeal. Hi, Arby. How you doing? How are things? How's stuff? We are currently talking about indie cartoons. Speaking of indie cartoons that have a lot of edgy in them, I'm still pretty excited about The Amazing Digital Circus. That is right on the borderline, from based on the first episode, it's right on the borderline of my edginess tolerance. But the animation and the art style are so appealing to me that I am very excited about seeing where that show eventually goes. An Amazon original animation. They can make cartoons in the rainforest. You can actually make cartoons anywhere if you have the right tools in the right place. Art is universal. And most art forms are also universal, and I think that's cool. Humans are so cool. Written almost exclusively for people who are already fans of it. I mean, that sounds about right. I have a little of that kind of problem with the Bee and Puppy Cat reboot, which is just called Bee and Puppy Cat, even though it was originally supposed to be called Bee and Puppy Cat Lazy in Space. Like, instead of just like keeping in Bee and Puppy Cat, the Netflix version, I guess, like they made a complete like release of it on Netflix. Um, they basically like the original like however many episode season that I was part of the Kickstarter for. Well, I say part of, that I helped kickstart. Um, that show, like, they just kind of threw it out, I guess. Like, they just made a complete new version of all of that. And it was all just, like, the most watered down and quickly running through it as fast as possible versions of those episodes when they did them in the sequel show. And I don't know why they didn't just put those episodes in. You know, they already existed. And they were really, really good. But they just kind of didn't. What am I missing on this roof? Here's a little. They need to stop coloring things yellow, or they need to change the color of the glow when you activate dirt vision. Ah, there's a bunch there. I guess I can see why you would just play it safe and go for more of the same when trying to capture what made a small project blow up. Yeah. But like, yeah, like Lazy in Space, like all of those episodes except for the remakes of the original episodes. There we go. All of that released all of that leaked, I guess. Like years before it ever actually released on Netflix. And honestly, it's all really good. Like, I love Being Puppy Cat. I think the Netflix series is good. I just don't understand why they bothered to make like remakes of the original show instead of just putting the original show on there when they could have spent that budget on new uh new episodes, new content, I guess. But that is also me speaking as someone who, kickstarted the original project, and I do still really love the original and also the new version. Any decision like that makes you assume it's a legality/rights thing. That's fair. It very well may be. I guess I wouldn't be surprised to hear that was the reason if someone ever like came out and said it. They make more money by not having to deal with the royalties and stuff. That's probably fair. That's probably as good an explanation as any. Also, I guess I could like because the tone and the like mood of it is a little bit different. I could see the original episodes putting people off of it before they got to the new stuff. Just because, the tone and the sort of artistic intent or whatever changed over time as they were making new episodes and stuff. So the new stuff has a different feel to it than the original did, and I guess that would be fair. It's Onceler's all the way down. God. Anyway, I don't want to be so negative on things. Like, I don't know. I think it's cool that indie animation is flourishing so much. The Amazing Digital Circus pilot episode was really cool. I'm not super into the other major show that that studio did. I think Glitch Productions is what it's called. It's called Murderbots. Again, wasn't really my thing, but the animation and the character designs and stuff I think are a lot of fun. And so I'm excited to see what they do with this sort of new concept. I think it is technically an entirely different like team of people working on it. It's the same sort of production company, but still, I think the work that they've made so far is really interesting and cool, and I'd like to see more of it. Only found out after watching the circus pilot that my favorite animator is one of the main guys. Ooh, who's that? Like honestly, the only person on Digital Circus who I recognized from before I actually watched it was Gooseworks, who I think is the creator. This is really hard to get at. I guess this is what the thingy is for, the scaffold. Kevin Temmer. Not familiar. I'll have to look him up. Can I get the game to let me put this here? That'll do. Hope it works out in terms of like not getting screwed out of the money and stuff. Yeah. Me too. So what's that animator done in the past. Just curious. What made you like them? What is all the pink gunk on this chimney? Like there's just kind of pink goop all over it. Mini music videos with original songs. Ooh, that sounds cool. Eh. There was just like a noise on the left side. What the hell was that? Is this gonna turn into a horror game? Am I gonna get murdered? It's far past the long Halloween. He made a song about how he met Weird Al? Huh. You know, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to spray a pressure washer down a chimney. I think they probably teach you that on day one of pressure washing school. Probably causes a lot of water damage inside the home. Hansel looks nothing like Rocky McGee. Hansel has a huge beard, long unruly hair, and defeated eyes. Ooh, a hoagie. Rocky was young, clean-shaven, handsome, with such spirit. God. I like when this game has jokes in it. The mental image of these people sitting in their house listening to you climb on the roof outside and spray it down. What if they find evidence? Coffee for Shiv. I do still have a few sips of this mocha left. I should drink more of that. That's a good mocha. The ice has melted, but it's still very cold, so... Tasty. I love a cold coffee. I'm such like a... I like all coffee. Like, I am just kind of a coffee enjoyer. But I really like an iced coffee. Like, it's kind of my favorite. And I know that the people who love espresso would balk at that, but... I'm sorry, a cold coffee is just real tasty. To be fair, the way it's generally made at a coffee shop, unless you have like a real fancy coffee shop, is it does technically add a lot of like... I was about to like out myself as someone who knows words. I was about to say astringency. It makes it a lot more bitter if you just put it directly over ice, and I don't mind bitterness so much as a flavor in coffee. Some people really don't like that bitterness though. I don't like how bitter like a dark roast generally gets. Especially if it's like an extra dark roast or whatever. Like those are not coffees that I'm super into. But I do like a little bit of bitterness in coffee. But I also I really like the coffee shop that I've been kind of going to when people are willing to buy me coffees, basically, because I can't afford anything. Definitely can't afford fancy coffee, but like when people are willing to buy me a coffee, the one I've been going to, sort of a Seattle area chain called Bigfoot. It's one of the sort of just exclusively drive-through places. But Bigfoot, Their their drinks actually taste like coffee. You know, like a lot of coffee places, especially the sort of quickie drive-through type places, it's just so sugared up that it's hard to actually taste the coffee in it. But I like the taste of coffee. That's why I'm getting coffee and not, an energy drink or whatever. So, yeah, I was very pleased to find a place that serves good coffee drinks that actually taste of coffee. Not to go like coffee flavored coffee. Like, I don't need coffee flavored coffee. I certainly don't mind some flavor in coffee, but I like to be able to taste the coffeeness also. That's all. That's all I'm getting at. I missed the second half of what you were saying, Cora. The texting frantic excuses for questions I'm not asking. That is a very funny mental image. Like, ma'am, I'm just washing your roof. The command B for custom AFO? I'm not sure I know what AFO is. Oh, Ancient Free Orange. AFO is taken. Huh. That's a great question. Where? I fell down again. Well, good an opportunity as any to get this area. Fruit is pretty good. It could be like exclamation price check. That's kind of funny. You're checking the price on this fruit. You're checking the price of this fruit, this indeterminate type of fruit of indeterminate age. That's what I am. Indeterminate type of fruit, indeterminate age. Get it? Get it? Okay, moving on. Sometimes I think it's funny to hammer on a joke for way too long. I hope you appreciate my terrible jokes. Cora gets it. Okay, the window frame and the glass is all clean. Come to think of it, I actually have no idea if anyone in Cable 2 knows how old I am. I mean, Cora does, obviously. I don't know how much I've talked about my age or anything. At least one, that's true. I mean, I'm an old plushie. Like, I've got patches, I've got some fabric that's worn through, and I've needed to get patched up. I'm an old and well-loved plush. I think I mentioned in voice chat once. Yeah, maybe. Probably. God, I haven't joined any voice chat in any server in, like, probably 6 months. Voice chats are just not my thing anymore. They were when I was younger. But I'm old and crotchety now. Futuristic unrestrained passion fruit. Oh, that's a good command. Wait, I need to see what kind of fruit I get. Advanced dependent date. God, these are good. Traditional empowered cloudberry. I don't even know what a cloudberry is. Microdosing voice chats. Oh, it's price and liberty. Okay, I get it, I get it. There we go. Old independent papaya. These are some good fruits. I'm enjoying this fruit command. Okay. I'm gonna need a ladder for the window frame and stuff. Or this thing. There we go. Rocky would never run away from the law and hide out in a date cottage for years claiming to be a baker unless he was completely desperate. You know, that makes sense. I believe her. How old is the blackberry? I think that instead of just being all of the other stuff, that command should have like a 1 in 10,000 chance of just saying Ancient Free Orange. I wonder how a current gets outdated. Did they release a new current? Actually, I'm saying that like a joke, but they do release new apples sometimes. Y'all had a Cosmic Crisp before? Because a Cosmic Crisp is it is an apple experience, in my opinion. We don't have a Kanzi command. Kanzi? Kanzi? Keep this apple away from your children, for one bite of this dangerously tart, sour warhead-esque European party apple can send even the most hardened chewers down a wormhole of indescribable intensity, rendering normal life a feckless charade lacking all discernible stimuli. I forgot that that was the name of the apple that was a review of. I love that review so much. What a good apple review. Does that Apple review website have a review of the Cosmic Crisp? That's the only new exciting apple that I know of that's come out recently. And even that was a few years ago now, I think. Eh, I fell down. Oh, I guess I kind of forgot about finishing this wall. Let me finish this real quick. Window frame and the window are both clean. Neat. I'm afraid no other apple will measure up to my beloved pink lady. I don't know that I've ever had a pink lady. I'm not a big, like, apple head. I enjoy like a Honey Crisp from time to time. I like the Cosmic Crisp because it has a funny name, it tastes pretty good, and also it lasts a long time in the fridge. Like that was one of the benefits of the Cosmic Crisp when they invented it. Is that it doesn't spoil quickly, like it lasts like up to a year in a refrigerator apparently. And that's nice for me because it means I can buy apples, but when I inevitably decide I don't feel like having apples, they can just stay in the fridge and I don't have to throw them away. Apple? Exactly. You get me. I need to jump off the top to get over there. Oh, there's so many spots left. Did you know that real life power washing companies give you those boots from Portal that make it so you don't take fall damage? I just thought that was interesting. It's actually one of the most realistic things about this game's simulation. Manacled Marionberry. That is actually really good to say, I agree. There we go. Main roof is clean. Okay. Now there's more stuff under here. There we are. We're getting there. This house is getting very clean. Can I not? Not being able to put this ladder where I want it is annoying. Huh. Actually, I want to check something real quick. Do you think I can afford the high-end? Can't. The next one up is 2,000, but then I would need to buy accessories and nozzles and stuff for it as well. But it is better in basically every way. I'll buy it. Okay, it actually comes with the default nozzles. It just doesn't have the long ones. Yeah, this one's having a much easier time with the The stubborn dirt, I think. Kind of just tearing right through it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my other one. And use my metal cleaner. So I've been watching more Doctor Who. Um, I've been watching more Doctor Who, and like I think that where's the extensions for this one? It's not the Pro. I need the ones for the 3000. Here's a turbo nozzle. Okay, so the short extension is $200. So we're almost there. So yeah, my hot takes about Doctor Who this week, because last week I was talking a bit about some of my hot takes. But my hot takes on Doctor Who this week is that the Moffat era is mostly pretty good, I think. Like, I don't think it's as consistently good as the Davies episodes were. But like on an episode to episode basis, like I think you get about the same amount of good to bad. My problem with the Moffat era so far, and we're almost done with Matt Smith. I think we have like 6 episodes of Matt Smith left, including the Christmas specials and stuff. But like, honestly, my biggest problem with the Moffat era so far is just that like his seasonal stuff. Oh wait, there's like a fun thing under here, isn't there? Wait. Let's switch to the worst cleaner I have with a big nozzle. Oh, there's a picture of a bank robber under there. I didn't realize I was just blasting it away. Yeah. Huh, I wonder what that's doing there. With Power Wash Simulator, it's more like the Moppet era. You're so right. You're actually so fucking right, is the thing. It's weird of whatever vandal did this to draw a bank robber on the side of this perfectly normal baker's house. Um, but yeah, like Stephen Moffat, Doctor Who, not as bad as everyone says. I think maybe a lot of people were just yearning for David Tennant again. Because David Tennant was good, but Matt Smith, also a very good doctor, I think. It took him longer to grow on me than Tennant took to grow on me. Here we go. Now we can buy the short extension. Whoops. But yeah, I mean that's my Doctor Who hot take of the week. But we're nearly done with Matt Smith. Oof. That's the only episode of Doctor Who you've seen. That's a rough spot to be in. I hate that episode. I think that episode is really, really bad. Actually, you know what? I don't hate it. Um, Having given more thought to Matt Smith's first episode, I think my biggest problem with it is not that it's a bad episode necessarily. I mean, it's cheesy and silly, but it's Doctor Who. It's cheesy and silly. Of course it is. Um, my problem with it is the unnecessariness of the last like 3 minutes. If I ever try to get into it, I feel like I'll just go for the fourth Doctor, the Scarf guy. Yeah, that would be Tom Baker. I've never actually seen classic Doctor Who. Like I've seen like little bits and pieces, but I've never actually watched an episode of classic Doctor Who. But I've heard Tom Baker is great. Right now, what I've been watching through is the Revival series. I've not even tried to watch Classic Who at this point. I'm definitely going to at least sit down and watch the... I keep wanting to say The Timeless Child, but that's a completely different thing. Still a Doctor Who thing. Completely different thing, though. I don't know, the first episode, like the first serial they did, because they were aired in serials rather than individual episodes. Which I think is a good idea that modern TV should think about, because sometimes you don't need a full season to tell a story. Sometimes you just need like 4 or 5 episodes, and you can just air that as a single story. And wouldn't that be cool? What am I missing here? Probably something on the underside. Oh yeah, there you go. Got the cellar doors. What have I forgotten? But yeah, no, everything I've both seen and heard about Tom Baker is great. So I feel like that'd be as good a place to start as any if you ever did decide to go for it. Having some top shelf ramen. Ooh, fancy. See, usually by the time you're like searching for stuff to clean, it tells you which pieces. Oh, there's that. Like it tells you what the names of the pieces are that you haven't finished cleaning. But it is not doing that. Eating some peanuts like you're at the ball game? Hell yeah. Oh. Okay. Timber frames, side eaves ×2, side gable roofs. That's a front dormer roof. That's a main roof. That's a front gable roof. So I guess the gable roof for the side. Ah. Okay. That's that one. Timber frames. Okay, that's a timber frame. And also I'm looking for side eaves. Oh, okay, these ones in the ground and stuff are also timber frames. Oh. Okay, there's one. Oh, there was only one of those. What is a side eave? I can't remember what an eave is. This is the place where things are labeled side. Oh, they're the bits. Okay, I see them. That one says it's clean. Okay, there's one. Is it one of these? It is. It's just a little smudgy. Hey, don't you suppose you have time to fit in my little Trixie, do you? She's all mucked up. The Retroplex will have peanuts and other stadium snacks for people who want to watch the live stream in person. Hell yeah. I want to get a hot dog and watch Link Cable. I want to get a hot dog and watch the Warp Zone. I want to get a hot dog and watch Trina's World. I'm having trouble naming shows right now. Chicago
Road
style hot
Gaunt
dog,
is enjoying
baby.
a Chicago style hot dog.
Chicago
Hot
style
dog.
hot dog. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, we're done here. I don't know why I'm running around in circles.
Chicago style hot dog alert. Chicago style
Chicago
hot
style
dog
hot
alert.
dog alert.
Chicago style hot dog alert. Chicago style hot dog alert. Chicago style hot dog alert. Chicago style hot dog alert.
Thank you so much for making the cottage look wunderbar. It feels like a stain in our character has finally been removed and we can get back to our true passion. Also, into my mind has
I bought it
already
with my
leapt
own
the recipe to a
$20.
magnificent new custard strudel. Uh-oh. Some kind of a custard strudel. Well, I'm sure they won't be robbing any banks. Yeah, and I started late, so let's clean this SUV real quick, and then we'll call it a day, a night, whatever time it is. And I got my cool new Prime Vista 3000, and we're doing a car, so I don't have to worry about the length of the nozzle for the most part. How did this SUV get this dirty? What were they doing in this SUV that it got this dirty? Like, they're not exactly made for off-roading. I think they explain it. Oh, yeah, I forgot it wasn't just the... Okay, here. There we go. Dropped the kids off at the play school, and the police had closed the national park drive for some reason, so I had to double back over the dirt tracks to get home. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I forgot that there was description beyond the text message I got in the previous level when I finished that one. I did remember for once that there is a description. I just forgot that there was more to the description than that little bit. The police closed the road into the national park, the park the criminals live in that I just cleaned. I wonder why they would do that. The story is unfolding. Huh. Why are those brake lights two pieces? That's very strange to me. Here we go. Also, Cora, I don't appreciate you calling my wonderful clients, Hansel and Gretel, criminals. We have no reason to believe they're criminals. Why would they lie to me? Why would they send me all those texts just to tell lies? It wouldn't make any sense. What am I missing? In there? Ah, in there. I see it. Yeah! You think someone would do that? Just go into a national park and tell lies? I think some people might. Oh. Lost cat Ulysses. Very fluffy. Please call the mayor. Bigfoot strikes again. I think that's all the fun little details. Gnome? 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 Gnome. Alrighty then. Well, that... I'll put you... I wish I could stand you back up. But you're just gonna have to be on your side now. I'm sorry, friend. There's a gnome in every level, and there's achievements for putting it in specific spots? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I will have to keep that in mind, I suppose. Alright. Well, we gotta let the gnome sleep. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. So... this has been a weird stream, I feel like. I guess I don't know if it's been all that different from my usual fare, but it feels like this been a little bit different. He fell down. Uh, just mostly because I was late and I started out the stream really flustered. Sorry about that. This is funny little fluster time for a squirrel, in my opinion. I can't set him down up there. Anyways. Okay, well. Anyways. Yeah, do the normal stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, no, thanks for hanging out. It's always fun to hang out with y'all. I say this every week, but I always have a really good time doing the long haul. I like to do the long haul. I like to do this show with my cool friends and my cool people who arrive here to watch me do this silly little thing that I do. All right. Um, I'll talk to y'all later. Wait, I gotta do the thing. The friends, enemies, former romantic partners, and future nemesis. Thank you for watching The Long Haul. It's a celebration of simulation. Cable 2. It's, that, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Goodbye. Goodbye.